Picture the early solar system billions of years ago, not as a peaceful place, but as a furious storm of creation. The sun, young and newly ignited, blazed with raw energy, sending waves of radiation sweeping across a sprawling disk of gas and dust. It was a time of intense turmoil and violent transformation. Planetary building blocks, rocks, ice and metal, smashed into each other in a relentless ballet of collision and fusion. Earth, still in its infancy, was a molten inferno, bombarded constantly by comets and asteroids. The surface bubbled with lava, and the air, if it could be called that, was a suffocating stew of gases. But from this chaos, the seeds of something extraordinary were beginning to take shape. Among the fires of formation, a celestial drama was unfolding, destined to create a companion that would forever shape Earth's fate. Our knowledge of these early moments isn't just drawn from imagination or creative guesswork. Science has handed us powerful tools: ancient meteorites, data from space probes, and observations of distant star systems that resemble our own formative years. These cosmic relics and observations offer snapshots of the past, like fossilized memories imprinted in rock and light. They speak of a solar system shaped by fire and impact, of planets forged through destruction and rebirth. One of the most captivating stories from this distant time is that of the Moon's creation, a tale woven from catastrophe, yet resulting in one of the most stabilizing and beautiful features in Earth's history. Among the swirling mess of early solar system debris, there emerged a planetary body we now call Theia. Roughly the size of Mars, Theia wandered through space in a chaotic orbit. Gravity, that ever-present sculptor of the cosmos, began pulling Theia closer to Earth, setting the stage for an unimaginable encounter. The collision that followed would be one of the most violent events in Earth's history. Theia didn't simply graze our planet, it slammed into it at tremendous speed and force. The impact was so intense that vast amounts of rock and metal were vaporized instantly, exploding into space in a fiery halo. This wasn't just a crash, it was planetary warfare on a scale we can hardly comprehend. The energy released by the impact would have rivaled the total output of the sun over several minutes. Entire portions of Earth's surface were ripped away, flung into orbit in a molten, incandescent arc. Theia itself was annihilated, broken into fragments of superheated debris. Earth was left shaken, perhaps even tilted on its axis, a state that persists today and gives us the rhythm of seasons. But out of this destruction, something new began to form. Gravity, once again playing the role of a cosmic artist, took the debris and started pulling it together. A luminous ring of fire circled the Earth, beautiful, deadly, and filled with potential. In the chaos following the impact, the dust and molten rock began to coalesce. The process was slow, guided by gravity's gentle but unyielding pull. Particles collided, stuck together, and grew. Over millions of years, this chaotic ring transformed into a single body, our Moon. Piece by piece, collision by collision, a sphere emerged from the cosmic wreckage. The Moon was not born whole but built over time in a process known as accretion. As it grew, its gravitational pull strengthened, drawing in more debris and shaping itself into the round, cratered form we see today. But the early Moon was anything but peaceful. Its surface boiled with lava, a global magma ocean constantly stirred by continued impacts from stray remnants of the collision. Volcanic eruptions lit the night sky, sending waves of molten rock across its surface. Over time, as the Moon cooled, this chaos began to settle. The lava hardened and the impacts slowed. But the scars remained. Every crater, every ridge, is a relic of that wild and violent birth, a testament to the Moon's turbulent origins. What looked serene from Earth was once a hellish landscape of fire and fury. The evidence supporting this dramatic story is not hidden in the mists of speculation. It's etched into the rocks brought back by the Apollo missions. Scientists discovered that lunar samples share striking chemical similarities with Earth's mantle, more than they do with any other celestial body. This suggests a common origin, one where Earth and the Moon were once part of the same whole. This is the foundation of the giant impact theory, the idea that the Moon was born from Earth itself, after the collision with Theia. It explains not only the Moon's composition, but also its orbit and structure, including its surprisingly small core. Seismic studies of the Moon, conducted using instruments left behind by astronauts, revealed that the Moon's interior is different from Earth's. It has a smaller metallic core, suggesting it formed mostly from the outer layers of Earth and Theia, which were flung into space during the impact. Heavier elements like iron remained behind in Earth's core, while lighter silicate materials became the building blocks of the Moon. This neatly aligns with observations and simulations, reinforcing the notion that the moon is a fragment of Earth's outer self, reassembled in orbit as a new celestial body. The moon's influence on Earth extends far beyond poetic beauty or nighttime illumination. It plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of our planet. Its gravitational pull is the engine behind ocean tides, drawing water across the globe in a rhythmic dance that has continued for eons. These tides have shaped coastlines, driven the evolution of marine life, and even affected weather patterns. But more importantly, the moon acts as a stabilizer. It prevents Earth's axis from wobbling chaotically, a fate that could lead to severe climate instability. Without the moon, Earth's tilt might vary wildly, making long-term life as we know it impossible. Imagine a world without the moon. Days would be shorter, perhaps only 6 to 10 hours long. The tides would be minimal, and Earth's axial tilt might fluctuate dramatically over millennia, leading to rapid and unpredictable climate changes. The evolutionary path of life would likely have been very different, perhaps even cut short. The moon's presence has been a steadying hand on the shoulder of a young, volatile planet, allowing the right conditions for complex life to emerge and evolve. Its role cannot be overstated. In a way, the moon is not just Earth's companion, it's also its silent caretaker. What makes the moon's origin so compelling is not just its scientific significance but its philosophical beauty. From violence and devastation came a source of balance and serenity. The moon, born in a fireball of destruction, became a guardian of stability. This transformation mirrors a recurring theme in the universe, that chaos can be the beginning of order, that great change often comes from upheaval. It's a powerful reminder that even the most violent events can yield profound beauty and unexpected harmony. The moon's quiet presence in our sky is a daily symbol of this cosmic truth. As we gaze up at the moon, whether through telescopes or with our naked eyes, we're not just seeing a distant rock, we're witnessing a relic of Earth's ancient history. The craters and plains we see are a frozen story, one that speaks of fire, impact, and rebirth. It's a story deeply connected to our own. The moon has shaped not only Earth's environment but also human culture, mythology, and imagination. From ancient calendars to lunar deities, from poetry to exploration, the moon has always held a special place in our hearts and minds. And the story is far from over. Humanity is returning to the moon, not just to revisit old footprints but to carve out new chapters. Upcoming missions aim to establish long-term human presence, to mine its resources, and to use it as a base for exploring deeper into the solar system. The moon may become a launchpad for missions to Mars or even beyond. Its strategic position and low gravity make it an ideal location for future space operations. What began as a remnant of cosmic violence may soon become humanity's gateway to the stars. In looking outward to other solar systems, we find that the moon's story might not be unique. Telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope are revealing young star systems where planets and moons are forming amid similar collisions. These systems show us that giant impacts are not rare, they are part of the universal process of planetary evolution. From these observations, we learn that life-friendly planets might depend on such events to become habitable. The collision that birthed the moon could be a template, repeated throughout the galaxy, shaping the conditions for life in other worlds. As we continue to unravel the mechanics of planetary formation, the moon remains a key to understanding our place in the cosmos. It teaches us how fragile yet resilient planets can be, how chaos can lead to stability, and how interconnected the story of a satellite can be with that of its planet. The moon is not just an object in space, it's a chapter in Earth's autobiography. One carved in stone, preserved in silence, and illuminated by every sunrise and moonrise. In the end, the moon reminds us of a simple but profound truth. The universe is a place where destruction and creation are two sides of the same coin. It shows us that out of devastation can come balance, and from the depths of chaos can emerge something that nurtures life. As it orbits Earth, lighting the darkness with borrowed sunlight, the moon continues to influence our world, whispering the tale of its fiery birth. It is both a relic and a guide, a symbol of how far we've come and how far we still hope to go.